route video on the Bahnstrecke Bremen to Oldenburg. We were in the 612 today, which does come over from Dresden to Chemnitz. So, well, let's get in and get set up because we haven't got long. Well, we haven't got long at all. So let's, if I can figure out how we do this again. It's been a while. Forward, doors. I guess the tilting probably doesn't work on this route. I mean, it might. That's a good point. I wonder if the tilting actually does work. Because the only route we can run this on at the moment is, well, its local one, which is Dresden Chemnitz. That goes on. That goes on. Braking key into that as well. But we don't really do this video on stream, so on video. So it's quite good to be doing it. Right, let's go and turn on the systems, which are back here. It's quite cool. You have to sort of open this massive cupboard here, and then all of the bits we need are somewhere on here. GNT, PZB, and CIFA. I think that's all you get on this one. Right, hello passengers. Hold on, we will get going. Give me a sec. I don't really want you guys to look. Oh, there's no blind. Oh, there's curtains, but you can't actually pull the curtains. Alright, let's get the doors shut. And I think we are fast. Oh no, we've got a couple of stations. We've got Heidkolog and Bremen Neustadt and then Bremen. So we're not fast all the way. Where are we at the moment? Dermenhorst. Alright, well, let's get going. I think I have set it up correctly. And I wonder if we will get any tilting action, which I highly doubt it. But it's literally a straight line the whole way, so that would be quite cool though. And we're off. So just the one of multiple things you can do on Bremen to Oldenburg. Well, one of the extra. Well, these are extra services. They are extra services you can do if you own Dresden to Chemnitz. I think Hauptstrecke, right? No, what routes add services in? I'll find it out in a second. Navico Dresden was definitely one. Yeah, Navico Dresden gives you like the 185 freights and stuff. The 101 with Hauptstrecke Rheinruhr gives you some extra ones. Dresden Chemnitz gives you some extra ones. So that's sort of the good thing about German routes. As the whole, near enough, the whole country is a nationalised company network. Well, you can pretty much use a train from the south of Germany, and it'll probably be used in the north, so you can just use it up there as well. Well, does it say on the side anything about where we... No, it does say the Franken-Sachsen Express, but apart from that, it doesn't really matter too much. I suppose this unit could have been transferred from that area. 1.9 kilometres to Heidkolog. Some of the worst pronunciations of these stations. I'm probably even saying Bremen wrong. It's probably like Bremen or something. Cool. And we might actually arrive on time, which would be a surprise. As me on time on this route, they don't go hand in hand. The brakes are decent on here as well, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Oh, they're okay. Ah, there we go. It's coming down quite nicely. Easy to control as well. Unlike the other locos on this route, where the brakes are a bit sort of panic. Here we are there. Popping that down. There's another 612 there. So the destination board doesn't work. I suppose, well, that's probably because, well, this is not its local route, so the destinations wouldn't be correct. There's no stop marker, so I'll just stop there. A little bit short, but I mean, we're in the platform, so that's really all what matters on here. We're a long way from home, that's for sure. There's another one over there though. Looks like it's a little bit early. Oh, there it goes. It's a really sort of, well, it's quite a cool unit. It's the first German DMU we have, and the only one I think we have at the moment. It's quite, and it's also the first tilting train in the game, and the only tilting train in the game. Because I don't think it will tilt on this route, but it's pretty cool to see and drive this, considering every other German train is electric. Well, not every other single one, but for the most part, they're all electric, apart from the shunters. Horn's weird on this, but it's not too bad. Yeah, off we go. So this would be going to Bremen, so I suppose it probably terminates, so then you can probably take it back, which is alright. So I think these only run between Dermenhorst and Bremen. So sort of the first third of the route. I had quite a lot of services in there. There it goes. Cool. So yeah, if you want to see this train on the route, you need to own the Talender Dresden Chemnitz route, which came out almost a year ago. I still remember. I remember I was in a pile with Mod Pete. Yeah, Mod Pete. Just waiting for it to unlock. Then there was quite a few issues on the PlayStation trying to unlock it, and finally we got around to doing it. But yeah, I think that was like January the 14th, 2022. So right at the beginning of the year. And now we're right at the end, and there's another German route. Yeah, how is everyone getting on with the route? I mean, this video should be going out when I'm recording it just before the route does go live. But yeah, how is everyone finding the route if you've already got it? Is it sort of a bit like, it's alright, or is it sort of wow, or is it sort of nah? A nah, it's alright, or wow moment. What is it for this route? Yeah, it's nice we get to use this train, and we can actually get up to 160. As on the other ones, on the M-Wagon and stuff, you can only get up to 140, as that is the max speed of the M-Wagon. So it's nice to be able to go a little bit faster in this. Should have a warning board soon for the 120. If we don't, I'd be a little bit worried. Maybe we don't have a warning board. Maybe there's no warning board for the 120. Unless there was a warning board, but I didn't see any. Maybe it doesn't have one. I mean, I thought most speed limits had a warning board in Germany, but maybe not. Something on the signals. Don't know. Obviously not. I feel like it's going to take me a little bit of time to learn this route. I don't know. I mean, some of the stations have the most confusing names. Yeah, you can see the little PZB helper up there. So you might as well turn on PZB and just see how you get on. I mean, you got the little helper assist there. It really does make German routes, well, way better. Especially for sort of junction speeds, because if you don't have PZB on and you don't really know the signals, etc., you can sometimes go over junctions at double the speed limit. And sort of the game won't register it until you're literally just about to go across, and it'll be like, oh, come down to 60 with like 200 meters to go. There's another one already. They're really frequent along here. It does add a lot of services in the 612. The annoying thing is, at some point I'm going to have to uninstall the German routes and then, well, re-download the other ones again because of the DLC limit on PlayStation. But the annoying thing is, most of the routes, most of the German routes, contribute onto this route, which is a little bit of a shame. No stop marker again, so sort of just where you want, really. Still got that issue where you can't go in the external camera with the right analog stick. Use the keyboard instead. But here we are, this is a Bremen Neustadt. Not as impressive as Dresden Neustadt. I wonder what Neustadt actually means. Neustadt, maybe like Newtown? I know, Bremen Newtown. Looks like it almost had another platform there. Or was it just a subway? Not sure, it did look like it does look like it used to be a bit bigger than just this. It's quite a, well, just quite a small, insignificant station. Maybe there was another platform there. Alright, let's go. Do got the livery on it though. Probably one of the better looking trains in the DB livery. And we're off. We had that 60 coming up, didn't we? So pop that off. And you got Dovetail Games Logistics coming up. And we cross over the Bremen Harbour Bridge, something like that. No, not Bremen Harbour. I don't know what it was called. But yeah, I think you could actually spawn here on foot. Quite a cool approach into Bremen though. Then we sort of just get the weird bit. It's just a weird bit of track. Oh, wow. That was a signal I didn't bloody acknowledge, was it? Yeah. Of course there bloody was. Come on. It was going all so well, then I was bloody, well, gazing at everything else. We missed the bloody, you gotta be careful with PZB. You gotta be really careful with PZB. We'll let the passengers know there was a red light. If we will slip, we will slip. Just go. Sorry passengers, but there was a bit of wheel slip and there was a red light, so we came to a stop. But yeah, it's just a weird bit of track this bit, so I sort of, just, I don't know, you're coming up to a massive station and you're sort of just weaving your way, well you'll see it, I don't know. You're sort of just tucking onto the side a little bit, houses on literally either side really tight up to, oh my God, you gotta be joking. See, once PZB goes wrong once, everything goes wrong. It's just one of those things. You start getting frustrated with the bloody PZB. Come on, train. No games. Go. I know the brakes are still on, but we're going. We're going, we're going, we're going. People need to get to Bremen on time. Yeah, we can't go up 45. Well, that was close. No, we're all good. Oh, there we go. Now that's gone. Well, we have got the 50 coming up anyway. Yeah, it's just a very weird approach coming into a fairly sort of major station. It's like we're on like a little slip road coming up to it. It's just sort of the way we're sort of winding through. We've got buildings literally both sides. Like really, you know, close to the track. And like that one there. Just a slightly peculiar bit. Hang on. That can't be right. I acknowledged that. I acknowledged that. And you saw it come up on the screen saying PZB acknowledge. So I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, no, yeah, we acknowledged that signal. It said acknowledge, I acknowledged, and, well, the brakes come on. Cheers. Anyway. We're almost there. So I don't know if that was me or the game, but we certainly acknowledged that. We all saw it. And yeah, this is Bremen. Seaford, yeah. Alright, I won't forget you. A little cattle loading area there, I think. We've got another train coming. Look at this, awesome. Proper busy, Bremen. And Joe has actually gone all out to put every single train at Bremen. So it's quite a busy, busy place. But I would imagine we're stopping underneath the canopy. There's not really any point going further up the platform, is there? I'd say that will be alright. That won't count, will it? Of course it won't bloody count. Frustration. Come on, get moving. We're in the. There's no stop marker. We're in the station. Right, nice and centre as well. That's the tiniest distance. Is that gonna count? Or do we need to go 1 metre? There we go. Wow. Right. There we go. We made it eventually to Bremen, and this one goes back out at, I don't know where it's going. Maybe it goes into the depot, maybe. But yeah, that is coming from me. Links can be found in the usual places to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Big thanks to DOVETAIL Games for going to key to show this off. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.